What's going on, Instagram family? You guys are active. Show me some love. So some hearts. Let me know that you're here. I have a really great message to share with you for 2025. Really stepping into your power and setting new intentions. And that's what I want to talk about today. The difference between an intention and New Year resolutions. When you set a New Year resolution, you're setting the resolution from the same thinking that you had from 2024. So if you didn't make any changes in 2024, and you found yourself procrastinating, overthinking, paralyzed with your imposter, your self-doubt, your insecurities. And now the new year started and you set a New Year resolution to get in shape, to lose weight, to get out of that, to start a new relationship, right? Everything that we always want to achieve in our lives, right? It's money, it's relationships, it's health, it's body, it's wellness. What I want you to keep in mind is your New Year resolution have already faded because it comes from the same thinking of your limited mind. But here's the beautiful part. When you set an intention, the intention is a brand new declaration that comes from within. Despite what happened in the past, and even despite what limited thinking is occurring in your mind, your intention is like pure filtered water that you're pouring into a glass that has been contaminated with tap water. This is real. So you set the intention. I want to lose 50 pounds in 6 months. You set that intention. Your limited thinking says, how am I going to do that? Because I go to sleep late at night. I overeat at night with junk food. And I haven't exercised for a year. So that's your limited thinking. But here's your intention. I intend to lose 50 pounds in 6 months. Here's a beautiful thing about intention. The intention is the seed that you're planting in your subconscious mind. Carl, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining. And that seed, when you plant it, it starts to germinate, expand and grow in your new belief about what is possible. Now, despite your effort in the past of getting in shape and not taking any action, as long as you set an intention, that intention over time will start to come to the surface of your conscious mind. So when you set that intention, you go to sleep the same time you go to sleep, 3 o'clock in the morning. You overate, right? And you binge watch on Netflix. But you set the intention. Next day comes up. You think about it. I need to lose 50 pounds in 6 months. I already set the intention. I really want to do it. You repeat the same cycle. Overeating, going to sleep late. Here's what happens. Over time, as you start actually believing your new intention, you're about to overeat. And then your intention says, we should stop overeating because it's hard to go to sleep because we're full and bloated. So now, that's one new idea that's starting to happen because you planted the intention. And then those new thoughts start to compound. And you start to actually believe your intention. So much so that you'll wind up getting up in the morning and taking some type of action to losing your 50 pounds, right? Whether it be going to a gym, getting an accountability buddy that wants the same intention as you, hiring a coach, a nutritionist, doing something completely different that you did in the past. So why are intentions more powerful than resolutions? Resolutions fade in the wind because they come from a limited thinking of the past. Your intention comes from the divinity that lives inside of you. It comes from that place that urges you to change, to grow, to evolve, to expand into your divine self. That is your intention. That's pure gold. That's filtered water. That's premium gasoline. That's real. And when you start to believe your intention, your life will start to shift from thinking to doing, from doubting to believing, and from actually procrastinating to taking inspired action. Now, when you take inspired action, that means you have a thought, a vision, an inkling, something comes to you, right? In the silence, right? Because when we're not distracted by the white noise, that's when spirit whispers in our ear. Hey, I want you to call this person. Hey, I want you to try that. And then white noise, right? Media, information overload. But that pure whisper that you listened in your ear, that's letting you know your intention is taking root. And here's your job. Here's our job. Your intention must be nurtured in the fertile ground of your consciousness. And when you nurture that intention by looking at it, writing it down, believing in it, thinking about it, that's called nurturing your intention. Instead of ruminating about your past, beating yourself up about what you didn't do last year, putting yourself down because you tried it before in the past and it didn't work out. Those are two choices, my friend. You beat yourself up in the past You continue to leave all the, what do you call it? The bad soil, weed in your fertile ground. That's what you're focusing on. I'm just going to focus on all the weeds. You're not focusing on pulling out the weeds. You're only focusing on your weed. Your soil is contaminated. But new intention means new fertilizer. It means new seeds. And you nurture that by believing in it, by seeing it as a new reality that could take place. As long as you believe. So here's what I want to tell you guys in closing. We're in 2025. Life will continue to unfold in front of your eyes. I will come back on, and it will be June 2025. And if you haven't taken any type of action, life will continue to unfold. Your birthday comes around. Life will continue. So here's what you got to think. I overthink about what to do because it's too late. Other people are doing it. I lost. But think about this. Life continues, whether you do anything or not. So you could stay still and just think about your past, your mistakes, or you could start taking inspired action, and you see 6 months from now, who have you become? Those are two powerful choices. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you resources. It's up to you to take it up, right? So number one, if you've been following me, I had the pleasure to meet Mel Robbins for my book signing of her powerful book. I have it over here, actually. The Let Them Theory. Now here, we're talking about a powerful resource on how to get out of your head and into your heart, which is my theme for the year. Out of your head into your heart. Why is the Let Them Theory so powerful? Because the theory talks about when you get frozen in your imposter, you start thinking about what other people are going to say. You start putting more energy and attention on comments, opinions, people that don't even know you, and even people that know you. Let Them Theory goes like this. What is so-and-so going to say? Here's what you say. Let them. And you know what happens when you say let them? You pause. Let them. You're not saying forget about them. You're saying let them. So you're pausing before the negativity and the stress takes over your body. Let them. Boom. That's part one. Here's part two. Let me do what's good for me. Let me decide what I feel in my heart and in my soul to do. Let me make the changes that is going to transform my life. Those are two parts. Let them, you pause. Let them talk. Let them say whatever they want. Let them not believe in me. Let them. Let me take my power back from comparison, FOMO, right? Let me take my power back and do what's right for me. That's the power of the let them theory. Too much attention is being spewed on other people's opinion, on someone else telling you, don't do that, somebody else is doing that. What are you thinking about? You don't even know. You don't even have any skills. You don't even have any talents. You can't do that. You know why they do that? Because, one, if you're in a circle of people that are not growing, evolving, changing, then they don't want you to leave. Because if you leave, now they got to find somebody else to pull down. So when you start to apply the let them theory, you start to train your mind and also your heart and your soul to trust what has been given to you. No one else. To you. I'm doing more lives. I'm being more intentional in my social media. Why is that happening? Because I suffered from imposter and self-doubt. And because of that, I was afraid to be seen, to be visible, to share my gifts, my talents, my expertise in what I teach. And now that I have broken out of that and created a powerful formula, my Reset Your Mindset program, I'm in a mission. I'm in a mission to help 1,000 busy entrepreneurs and professionals to conquer self-doubt, imposter syndrome, and also conquer stress and learn how to take care of oneself. Self-care, self-love, nurturing body, mind, and spirit. That's my vision, and that's my intention. And when you have this burning desire in your heart and you take inspired action, you're not asking permission from someone else. You're doing what you need to do for you. You plant the seed. And my intention is when I come and I share my messages, that my tribe will say, here I am, that I will touch, inspire, motivate someone to take affirmative action. Action in seeking for guidance and for help. Action for waking up to their authentic self. A rude awakening. You know, because when you're stuck in imposter, which I was, and I thought, hey, I'm going to go live. Oh my God, you crazy? I'm going to post on social media. I'm going to declare to the world, hey guys, I'm a body, mind, wellness coach. And this is what I do. I was like, whoa, let me hide. Because imposter wants to shrink, wants to contract. Your authentic self wants to share, wants to give. wants the people, the audience, to experience that the liberation and the freedom to step into your own power and say, here I am, unapologetically, here I am. Let's change the world. One conversation at a time. One thought at a time. One intention at a time. That's the power of setting intentions. Woo! I mean, this is power. Anyway, so I see Cars here. Car, you have any comments about what I spoke? Anything resonated with you? Let me know in the comments. And guys, watch this in the replay. So here's two things. One, you got the Let Them theory. I highly suggest get the book, do Kindle, do Audible. It's a powerful resource. Second, you could go to my bio, go to my Stand store, download my free guide on how to start conquering self-doubt and imposter syndrome. And then lastly, reach out, DM, let me know. I'm here to help. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to let you know that if I was able to break out of my imposter, you can do the same, as long as you start to listen and to trust your intuition and not doubt the whisper that you hear from divine intelligence. What's going on? ¿Cómo estás? Nice to see you. Happy New Year. That's the key, my friends. That's the key. So I gotta go. Again, go to my Stand store, download your free guide on how to conquer self-doubt and imposter. Check out. If you have any questions about my Reset Your Mindset program, this program, I put my heart and soul. It's a powerful 5-step process I call the EMC formula. It will help you create a new identity. Have an awesome day. We'll talk soon. Blessings.